The goal of this video is to build a membership site inside Webflow with Memberstack. Why Memberstack? Because it's the fastest to use and it's very, very cheap. Now this video is divided into 11 steps plus bonus. Now what's the bonus? For the bonus, I'm going to show you how you can get 3 months of Webflow completely for free. Let's start with step 1, structuring the website. Now the question is, how? In Webflow, we need 4 things: a homepage, a login and sign up page, and a gated content folder. But what's gated content? It basically means whatever you want behind the paywall. It can be a course, a user dashboard, or anything else. In our case, it's a blog, a user dashboard, and a post job page. Step 2, we need to install Memberstack. How do we do this? In Memberstack, click this link, copy the code, back to Webflow, project settings, paste, save, publish. Step number 3, and this one is critical. We need to connect our sign up form with Memberstack. So how do you connect it? Well, we need to do a couple of things. The first thing, go to your sign up page and select your form. Go to settings and add this attribute called data MS form with a value of sign up. This is not all. We still need to do a few more things. And the first thing is select your email field, go to settings and add an attribute called data MS members with a value of email. This next step, it will be a bit different. Select your password field, settings, add attribute, data MS member with a value of password, but also add data-show with a value of true. Now, I don't know for sure what this one does, but it works. Moving on to step number 4. You have to add attributes on the login form as well. Why? Because otherwise Memberstack won't work. So how do you do it? Well, you have to select your form container, settings, add the attribute data MS form with value of login. Now select your email field, attribute, add data MS member with a value of email. And for the password field, settings, attribute, data MS member, value, password. And now add data show with a value of true. Now we're not done yet. We need to complete step number 5. For this step, we need to add our membership plan. This is very important because this is how your customers will get access to the content from your website. So the user dashboard or the course you're trying to sell. So how do you add a membership plan? In Memberstack, click add plan. Now on this page there are 2 things, a free plan and a paid plan. The paid plan, you can use this feature if you want to charge a monthly fee. We'll click the free plan, give it a name, hit create. Step number 6, this is where we create our gated content. So how? In Memberstack, select your plan, hit gated content and click add. Now just give it a name. And very, very key here, we need to restrict our URLs. What does this mean? This means that we will restrict every single page inside this gated content folder. So your customer can see the content on your site only if he has a plan. So what you should do now is go into this gated content folder, click settings and copy this URL and just paste it back in Memberstack. Next up is access denied URL. What is this? This means that if people try to access any gated content, but they're not logged in, they'll get sent back to the sign up page. And now just add /signup and grant access to specific members in your plan. Hit save. Moving on, step number 7. For this step, you need to add redirects. So go to default settings, click redirects. Now what does this do? It's basically telling us when you sign up, I'm sending you to this page. When you log in, I'll send you to a user dashboard. And when you log out, I'll send you to the homepage. So what we need to do is a couple of things. For sign up, send the customer to the user dashboard page. For login, send them to the dashboard. And for log out, send them to the homepage. And now step number 8. Now we need to add the logout button. Why? Because sometimes you could get stuck in a loop. So you need to have the logout button to log out the user. Now the question is, how do we do that? In Webflow, select your logout button, settings. Now this is important. Add an attribute, data as action with a value of logout. Now this is not all because we need to complete step number 9. The goal for this step is to connect our Memberstack plan with Webflow. Now the question is, how? In Memberstack, copy this code and now in Webflow, select your form container and add the attribute data MS plan, add and paste the code. For step number 10, we have to add our domain to Memberstack in order to make it work. And the way to do this is this. In Memberstack, go to settings and add your domain here. For step number 11, we should see if everything works fine. On the website, we shouldn't be able to access gated blog and post a job because we're not logged in. So it works. If you sign up, it should send you to a user dashboard. It works. And now, gated blog and post a job page should work. It works. Also, the logout button should log me out. It works. And this brings us to the bonus. So how do you get 3 months of Webflow? You go on this website, make save, you get the coupon, and back to Webflow, paste it, and apply. Done. And with this, I would like to say thank you to everyone for watching. And if you did those 11 steps, you did great.